Yo, welcome back guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace. Hope everyone's having a great day today. So today we're actually going to be checking out 10 things you probably didn't know about Pain and Nagato Uzamaki. So I'm interested to see if there really is something I don't know about them, because not too long ago, like 2 months ago, I found out that like this dude got his Rinnegan from Madara. I thought that it was just another guy that, he naturally had the Rinnegan. But no, it turns out that Madara Uchiha implanted his eyes in a young Nagato when he was younger. I never knew that.
How's it going, everybody? Too spooky here. And would you look at that, it looks like we're going to be continuing that Akatsuki goodness. And with that, today, we're going to be counting down 10 facts about Pain, or Nagato
Let's go, baby, I'm ready.
This video was suggested by quite a few.
Holy shit.
I definitely saw quite a few
many
requests
people.
as I was reading the comments over the course of however long, but I didn't realize it was this many. But overall, thank you to everyone.
Yeah, bro, Pain's a fan favorite. He's a badass, I'm telling you. My favorite part in Naruto was when this guy basically nuked the whole village. He was out here doing this, and bro really looked like a god. Like, I know a lot of people were like, this guy thinks of himself as a god and everything. He always says he's a god. Bro looked like a god when he nuked the Leaf Village.
Who did suggest this video today, and I hope you enjoy.
We'll just get to the start.
Is, well, awful, so I'm going to mispronounce something more than likely. The second thing is that this video is going to be focusing on Pain, the 6 paths of Pain, and Nagato Uzumaki, because they're all kind of interchangeable of the same thing. So now that that's cleared up, awaken your Rinnegan, and let's get started.
Let's go, baby.
Number 1. If you weren't aware by the title of this video, Nagato is actually a descendant of the Uzumaki clan, making him Nagato Uzumaki. This is known because of his red hair, and it has been confirmed that he is indeed a member of the Uzumaki.
This is so stupid. This is why it's nice to like do things over again. Like, if you read a book, you want to read over it every now and then. Again, if you study again. If you watch an anime show, watch it again, because I swear to you guys, I'm a pretty alert, self-aware person. I'm attentive, but the first time seeing Naruto Shippuden, I didn't catch that Nagato was an Uzumaki. Not until like I'm browsing through like recommended YouTube videos later on, and it turns out some people are commenting that he was an Uzumaki. It just came up in a conversation, and I'm like, holy crap. You know, the more you know. You gotta pay more attention.
Clan. So Nagato and Naruto were actually related somehow. Number 2. Kishimoto has briefly explained the philosophy and influence behind Pain's design. He stated, he's an Akatsuki leader, so he has to look fairly cool, but I still wanted him to look dangerous. Since his name is Pain, I decided to add some piercings to his body, like he's the kind of guy who would inflict pain upon himself. And that's essentially how Pain's design came to be. Number 3. When Nagato's Rinnegan were first shown in the anime, they were depicted with the wrong colors due to the fact that the Rinnegan had not been shown with the correct colors in the anime yet at that point in time. Number 4.
Yeah, I kind of figured that early in Naruto. There's no way. I mean, so many episodes. Even the, well, I don't think Kishimoto does anything with fillers. I think that's just like the actual Japanese companies. But yeah, there's no way. I mean, unless this dude was a brainiac and just decided to figure all of Naruto from start to end before he was making manga. Yeah, it would make sense. There's no way that they could know that far ahead about the Rinnegan. They just have like their hard, rough drafts, and that's why we see the Rinnegan looking like that in the beginning of the episodes.
With the correct colors in the end, 35 years old when he died. And
oh, hold up, what?
4. Nagato was 35 years old when he died, and his birthday was September 19th. Number 5. Before his death, he was 5 foot 7.5 inches tall, or 175.5 centimeters tall.
Damn, dude.
And
We're
he
going
weighed
into like
88.4
detailed
pounds,
details
or
about these guys.
40.1 kilograms, which seems extremely light at first.
Damn, that's crazy. These are the type of videos that Too Spooky makes. So if you guys are interested in these kind of videos, make sure you check out his content. Link will be in the description below to his channel. But I thought he was going to be talking about things like, did you know Nagato was secretly like, had a brother or something like that, and his brother ended up dying during the war, or, you know, some stuff like that. Not like hiding all this stuff. But still, it's pretty interesting to see.
But you have to remember that Nagato was crippled, and this is what he looked like when he died. So you can definitely see that he was pretty malnourished, or at the very least, he was in really bad shape.
Yeah.
Number 6. Although this was unknown to Nagato himself, his first 6 paths of pain were actually composed of individuals that Jiraiya had met when the individuals were alive. Sounds pretty spooky, if you know what I'm saying.
That I did know.
Spooky, that really was not funny. I mean, the man is dead. Show some consideration, will ya?
Straight up.
I apologize, everyone. That was a very inappropriate attempt to make a joke.
Rest in
Number
peace,
7.
man. Rest in peace.
Nagato's favorite food was grilled fish and stew, and his least favorite food is currently unknown. Number 8. The name Nagato means long-lasting gait,
dude.
and it is widely speculated that he was named after the famous ninja Fujibayashi Nagato, who in the 16th century was considered to be one of the 3 greatest Iga Jonin. The other 2 were Hattori Hanzo, which was Hanzo's namesake, and Momochi Sandayu, which was Zabuza Momochi's namesake. Number 9.
That's what's up.
Nagato's technique, the 6 paths of pain, is actually composed of 7 paths, because Nagato himself is considered the outer path.
Yeah.
So technically there is 7 paths.
That part he did know. I remember when Nagato was about to like basically kill himself to bring everyone back in the village back to life. And Conan said something along the lines of like, the Rinnegan allows a wielder to have otherworldly powers between life and death outside of that zone. He is the 7th pain. So that part I did know.
Of pain in total. And the moment that you've
Number
all
10.
been waiting for. Number 10. The 6 paths of pain were based upon the 6 Buddhist paths of reincarnation. And each body was named after one of these different paths, which are Deva, Asura, Human, Animal, Preta, and Naraka. Each of these paths represent one of the realms a being is reborn into after death, determined by the accumulated karma of their past lives. All 6 of them are considered to be
I like how Kishimoto, or whoever, I'm pretty sure it's Kishimoto, they like, you know, they make everything inspired off, like they make everything in Naruto inspired off something that truly did happen. Like, I didn't know this until like when I was in high school, because I saw Naruto way back then. But when I was in high school, I think it was my sophomore year, I found out that we studied Japanese mythology, and a lot of the names that were in Naruto came up in freaking the Japanese mythology, like Amaterasu, I think Tsukiyomi? No, probably like Amaterasu and other moves that the Uchiha used. They actually were basically gods or something along those lines. I could be wrong or misremembering, but I just thought it was interesting that everything in Naruto is inspired off something that happened in real life. Or it's an inspiration of something that happened in real life.
Paths of suffering because they perpetuate the cycle of reincarnation, and the only way to break it and ascend to a higher state of existence is to gain or find some sort of enlightenment.
Hey.
Now, why don't we go over what each of these 6 paths
when we saw Nagato get his enlightenment towards the end of his life.
Each one possessed, shall we? The first path, Deva, is the realm of bliss. This Deva realm is also called the God's realm because when it is compared to humans, its inhabitants are considered so powerful that they could be compared to gods.
Jesus.
However, beings who are born into the Deva realm are still subject to reincarnation. Devas are known to suffer from pride and the knowledge that their long lives and powers will not prevent their eventual rebirth. This path grants the user the ability to manipulate
That part was the best part for me in Naruto Shippuden. My God, bro. And truly, this is coming from my opinion. You know, everyone share what they think, but for me, straight up, Pain had that fight. He had Naruto beat. Any other day, in my personal opinion, this dude is stronger than Naruto. He was severely weakened after he nuked the whole Leaf Village. And Naruto, after getting help from everybody, backup, just getting the knowledge, man, there's no way he would have won on any other day.
Attractive and repulsive forces with objects and people. So essentially some mad gravitational pull stuff.
So,
The second path, Asura, is the realm that is a plane of semi-divine demons which people are reincarnated as due to actions based on jealousy, struggle, combat, or rationalization in a previous life. And though these demons are considered powerful, they live in constant violence and conflict where there is no resolution or peace.
damn,
Like
dude,
Deva,
that sounds
Asura are
terrible.
also a race of supernatural beings. This path grants the user the ability to augment their own body to summon mechanized armor and various ballistic and mechanical
That's
weapons.
very useful, man.
The third path is human. This human realm is based on passion, desire, doubt,
Isn't
and
this
pride,
the guy that
and
takes
it
out
is
the
widely
soul?
believed that the human realm is the form of rebirth most likely to attain enlightenment, due to both the availability of information and teachers, and the ability to reason without falling victim to the obsessive aggression or desires inherited by the higher planes. This path grants the user the ability to read the mind of any target by placing his hand
Also
on the target's
insta-kill
head
them,
or
god
chest,
damn.
and yanking the soul out of the body. Although, in this process, it kills the victim. The fourth path is the animal path. It is believed that animals inhabit a different dimension separated from humans mentally, which is an unhappy plane of rebirth which revolves around fear, instinct, and survival of the fittest, suffered by those animals that work for humans and by those ignorant to what is happening to them. This path grants the user the ability of summoning different animals and creatures to aid them in battle. These creatures are also important.
My dude Pain was
The
just
animal
too
path
strong.
can also summon people using hand signs. The fifth path is Preta. The
Preta.
Preta realm, or Hungry Ghost realm, as it is sometimes called, is a reincarnation based on strong possessiveness
It's the-
and desire,
the path
which
that
are
can
found
absorb
in a
chakra.
previous life or lives. The Preta are humanoid creatures which are very hungry and thirsty, but are unable to satisfy themselves, living similar lives to those of hopeless drug addicts trying to appease their unyielding hunger or desire. This path grants the user the ability to absorb chakra in
I guess it makes sense then, because ultimately this guy can absorb chakra unlimitedly, I would imagine, especially when you see some of like the big jutsus that people use, like for example this one, Jiraiya trying to use a giant Rasengan and he absorbs it with no problem.
any form. The sixth path is Naraka.
Naraka.
The Naraka realm, or Hell realm, is a place of rebirth based on karma built up in a previous life or lives. There are many different kinds of Naraka,
God
each containing beings that are tormented until their karma has achieved its full and satisfactory results. The beings can then be reborn into a higher plane. This path grants the user two main abilities, interrogation and restoration. And the final path is the Outer Path, which was Nagato himself as the Outer Path. The user is able to revive the dead, transmit chakra to receivers, as well as manifest chakra chains. But there you have it, everybody. 10 facts about Nagato Uzamaki and the 6 paths of pain. Hopefully you guys enjoy. That's not all. If you leave a like on...
Alright, make sure you guys check out his original video. Check out his content. I'll leave, again, like I said, a link in the description. But yo, that was actually pretty interesting. It's kind of nice to understand like the reason behind all this inspiration. And like I said, I didn't know about this too much. But I found out of things like the Amaterasu and things like that back when I was in high school. So it's pretty cool to understand where some of the things that in Naruto come from. But Pain, man. Shout out to Pain, man. Shout out to Kishimoto for making such a dope villain. Let me know who your favorite villain in Naruto is, or who your favorite character is. For me, it's got to be Pain. Can you just imagine, though, real quick, if Nagato never got what's the word? crippled, basically, if he never got crippled, if he never summoned the Ghetto statue, this dude would have been a powerhouse, because he would have been not malnourished, not crippled, straight at full strength, being the 7th Pain. Man, insane. But yeah, this is 10 things you probably didn't know about Pain and Nagato Uzumaki. I knew some of the things, but not everything. Interesting video. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next time. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and peace.